As a mom of two, I have to have systems in place to help keep my life organized, and I'm going to share those with you today. Starting out with the very first thing is this calendar right here. This is not just your regular calendar. This calendar is a 3-tier calendar system that I absolutely love. Cool features about this calendar is you can look at your entire week in an overview. At the very top, you can write out all the things, the projects that you need to get done, things around the home, whatever it is, you can write it all out at the top. Because sometimes you may not know what day you can get it done on, especially with kids. Sometimes they get sick, things have to get moved around. You just never know what happens. So I love the fact that I can just lay it all out right there at the top. And then as we go through the days, I can see how much time I have and what I can tackle in that day. They give you a checklist in the second tier, so you can write down the things you need to do. And then under that, they also have an appointment section as well. You can use that for your appointments and the times if you would like. I like this planner because you can get so creative. I don't necessarily use the appointments. What I do is I list everything I need to get done that day. Sometimes I may not know what time I'll get it done, but I put it there. And then I use my appointment space for things around the home that I need to get done. Maybe wash some clothes, do some dishes, whatever the case may be. But I love because you get so much space and I can look at everything in just these 2 pages right here. And then on the side, they have a note section. You can use that for maybe groceries you need to get for the week, things you may need to do, maybe call some people for their birthdays or send some emails out, whatever the case is. You can use that note section for whatever you would like. And then they also have an expense section too. But again, you don't have to use it for what the title says. So you get several spaces in this calendar. And then at the very top, you see a 3-month overview for the prior month and the following month. So sometimes when you need to look at days or what day a certain dates fall on, easily just look at that and be like, oh, that was on Wednesday, So it is literally like my saving grace. I love it. I've went through a lot of planners. I'm a planner girl. So yes, in the past, I did used to use a lot of digital planners. It worked great in my young adult years, my 20s. But when I got kids, I couldn't keep up with the digital planner and I needed to write stuff down. I need to be able to check it off to see how much I get done. Because sometimes, y'all, as a mom, you feel like you're getting nothing done, right? But when I can actually see I've marked off some stuff and I have tackled some stuff, it's a little bit of gratitude of relief. It's just a little bit of happiness. Like, okay, I did get something done. So definitely feel and use what works for you. Just right now in this age that I'm in this mom era, I just have to get it down. I have to get it off my brain when I think about it, and I have to be able to see it. It just works so much better for me at this moment in time. Here's another alternative. And if that one is maybe too much, this is a more compact one. And like my husband likes this one a lot too. So if you don't have as much, and maybe you just need something to jot everything down and what you need to do for the week, this weekly planner could work great because it does take up less paper and it still gives you several spaces to organize your life and your schedule as well. With this, you can write your top priority goals, your low priority goals, what you need to follow up on, your things you need to do. You got a checklist there. Got a note section there, so if you need to put down some groceries that you may need to get or things you need to do or email or call people, whatever, you can put it there. There's also a habit tracker on this, which is really nice. So if you are trying to keep up with how much exercising you're doing, how much water you're intaking, whatever habit tracker you're trying to improve, you can literally keep it right here in this small little corner. And then it also has your week lined out. You got your Monday through Friday plus the weekend. So I love that it includes the weekend too. So in case you need to tackle some projects around the house, do some housekeeping, some laundry, whatever it is, you can literally put it on the checklist and check it off as you're going and schedule on whatever days you can get it done on. I really like this one too. Again, it's 53 pages, so it's 1 page per week. So it does cut down on paper because I know that's important as well too. So speaking of digital planners, I do keep a digital planner and calendar for my doctor's appointments and like medicine reminders, like when my dogs need to get their heartworm, even like my hair days, just whatever I need to keep track of. I do, or need a reminder for like every year. I do put that in my phone, which is essentially my Google Calendar. I can also invite my husband in it, like so when dogs need their like medicines or heartworm, it'll notify both of us. So you can invite people to your calendar or to a certain event. I do that. That way we both know, because a lot of times he'll go ahead and give them the heartworm and take care of that. So I do use digital planners and that sort as of now, and that helps a lot. Now, let's talk about bills. I know there are a lot of bill expense trackers out there. Of all the ones I went through and searched and used a lot over the years, this one right here is literally a game changer. It's an all-in-one binder and I love it. And I'm gonna tell you the reasons why I love it. First, starting out, you get a whole year of tracking your finances. And this is one of the ultimate trackers. They have several different sections. They have a finance goals, your quarterly goals. They have a bill tracker too. They have a debt tracker, which is awesome too. So it's literally the perfect all-in-one. So all of that is at the beginning. They have a savings goals, sinking funds tracker, just so much. So when you get to the month by month, what sets this apart from all the rest is that one is not pre-planned. You can write in the months you're starting with. You can literally start this at any point in time in the year. And also they have these little pockets that can hold bills. Because sometimes like I still get paper bills for certain ones I need to make sure I don't forget. Some are on auto, some are digital, and then some I just have to know. Send me the paper, like medical bills and things like that. You know, you'll get those in the mail. So this has a section to hold that. Like if I go through my previous months, I got to be careful because I don't want to try to see too much stuff. Like here, I got some of my bills in here, especially the ones for receiving the mail. And like I said, a lot of times medical bills are always sent in the mail. Sometimes termite companies do it, different ones sometimes. I love that it has a spot for this so you can put your paper ones or ones you don't want to forget about paying. You can stick them right in the pocket there. Not only that, they do have a top finance goals for the month. Of course, it has your monthly budget, your income tracker, your day-to-day spend. It has a lot of space, so you can use this however you would like to. I do get creative with mine. I don't use it for exactly what the title says a lot of times. I like to keep track of groceries especially, so I'll just do a section for groceries to see how much you're spending per month. And at the end of the month, you can do your review, your balance, your income, your savings, your spending analysis, and if you met your goals. So this is literally one of my favorite finance books because one, it is big enough for me to see and keep track of. I tried some of the smaller ones. They did not work good for me. They may work great for you though. The bigger one, I can see, I can make sure I put everything in here, plus the envelopes. I do a double system when it comes to bills. And y'all, I kid you not, mommy brain, we have literally forgotten to pay a bill, maybe a water bill, and we were like, our water's not working. It was turned off because we didn't pay in 2 months. So mommy brain is real, especially when you have babies and you go through newborn phase. You and dad can both be drained and can easily forget. So we do a two system. So we write it down. So we highlight it off as we're paying bills off. And then I also have a Google Sheets document where we track our bills too. It's just a double system so nothing gets mixed through the cracks because we don't put everything on auto. Y'all, personally, some things of the past, some of the bills that go on auto like can mess you up if you're not keeping track. You may catch it, but it might be like a month or two later. One time our water bill like exploded. It was like $450 one month. We caught it right when it happened. Some bills are great on auto and some for me just are ones I want to be able to put eyes on to make sure there's nothing crazy showing up or observe or anything. Those are the systems we do for bill tracking and budgeting. Another extremely helpful item to have is this, a password book. This right here, this is so necessary in these days and times and for families, because when you have a lot of accounts that you may share, like bill accounts, or if it's under one person name or whatever, anybody needs to be able to get into those accounts, whether it's your husband, your wife, your grown kids may need to get into your bill accounts to help you pay something or tackle something or deal with the issue. These are amazing because I can't remember all my passwords. It's so hard to remember all your passwords, and you shouldn't make all your passwords the same. That is the lesson learned. Do not, especially like finance accounts, bill accounts, then your normal shopping accounts, maybe your Amazon account, Walmart account, whatever it is. You want to make sure you're doing separate passwords because if one of them gets hacked, you don't want them to be able to log into all your other accounts. My husband and I actually use it. So all our passwords are in here so that if any of us need to get into the cable account, whatever it is, we can just grab the book and don't have to ask each other what's the password. And then we're like, is it this? Is it this? Then get logged out. Have to go through that whole film. This has been a lifesaver as well. So I highly recommend this. And this could also be a great gift idea. It's actually necessary. I know we have digital password thingies too. I don't put all my full faith and hope into the digital ones because sometimes if that get hacked, they get access to everything too. It's totally up to you. But yeah, I do definitely recommend a password holder for sure. Now, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, tap that thumbs up. Please let me know that you're enjoying this video. It should light up with little fireworks, really cool. Also, make sure you subscribe if you have not. and turn your notifications on if you have subscribed so that you can get notified when I upload videos. Now, speaking of something happening to you, or like I said, if your kids need to get into some of your accounts, like grown kids, that is, you know, if you're elder and you may have some grown kids that need to help you out, the password book is awesome. But also this right here, and this is the end of life planner. You guys, initially every family has had to deal with death or will have to deal with death at some point in time. And it does not matter if you're young and old. I have went to a funeral every month of this year, and this has been for young people. So no matter your age, one of these would be great to have. It's an end of the life planner. It's an easy, simple way to store and organize all of your crucial information. They have it organized into tabs. It also has a little pen holder here too. You can stick a pen in to fill it out. You have personal stuff, medical information, your arrangements, what you want, any dependents, things about your finance, your business, your beneficiaries, because not everybody knows what insurance policies you may have. You know, you may have told your kids about one, but they may not know about the other ones that you have. And if you're gone, how are they going to find out and know about all the stuff that, you know, should have been told or passed on to them? So also key contacts. Maybe you have old friends that you want to know about your passing. Your kids may not know all your best friends or friends from college and, you know, people you know. So put your key contacts in there, people you want notified. It even has stuff about, you know, your property, your insurance, things about your pets, your accounts, any memberships, so that they can go in and close those out or see what's going on or pay them off or whatever the case. Also has a section for login information too. I have a my wishes section and last words. So it is a great way to pass on your memories to someone else. Plus your important information that makes their lives so much easier on the back end. Y'all, we've went through it not knowing anything and having to try to be a detective and sift and sort, and we still couldn't figure out everything. Have one of these. Make your family's life easier that you leave behind. I know we really don't want to think about this, but it is already detrimental losing someone and hurtful. Then also have to deal with the grief plus the business side. It's stressful. So help them out some and grab one of these, fill it out so that and relieve a little bit of that stress that comes along with the burden of losing someone. And that's for young and old. It's happened to our young parents too, with little kids, and then someone else have to raise the kids and, you know, finish up everything. So that's important. Now, another essential for me is this watch, a smart watch. Smart watches have been game changing. At first, I wasn't on them. I'm like, I don't need one. My husband loved them. He used them. And I was like, I got a phone. But y'all, after 2 babies, let me tell you, it's game changing. And I see why he loved them a lot. You can do so much with these. First and foremost, you can always check the time and the date and the weather. And I cannot tell you guys how many times my phone is around the house. I'm like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I lose my phone and I can't find it, but I have my watch, and my watch has been my lifesaver. And so if I'm getting the kids dressed, I can check the weather. If I have lost my phone, I can actually click locate my phone on here. So even if your phone is on vibrate or silent, this can locate your phone and put it on a loud alert so you can go find it. It really have saved me so many times. Not only that, so many amazingly cool features. You can check your text messages. You can answer calls. Y'all, we have literally been in situations so many times where our hands are full. We might be grocery shopping, packing groceries, or getting stuff out the truck, and one of us call each other, or somebody's calling. You can still answer through the watch without even having to find your phone, grab your phone, any of that. You can just answer through your watch. And you can also keep track of your steps, your calories. It's a great health and lifestyle tracker. You can check your heart rate. I remember one time my husband was in a situation. My husband, he leaned over and tapped his watch, and he was showing me his heart rate was getting high. We were like, okay, let's get out of this situation. These are just amazing, y'all, in so many ways. It's been a great help in managing my schedule, my life, because y'all chasing after kids. Just literally one of those things that I never knew I needed it until I actually got it and used it. This has been a great help in my system to keep myself organized. So essential in my daily routine to have my smartwatch. A couple more necessities are erasable pens. Y'all, I have to have these because I change stuff, move stuff around. Matter of fact, like my son got sick last night, so I had to change my schedule around for today. So I can erase what's in my calendar and move it to another day. These are a must. And also I love these little post-it note book. So inside this, you do have different like notepads and stuff. These are stickers. You can put them in books. You can do little page sections. You can do a lot with these because it has so many different ones. So this has lasted me a long time. It's not like I fly through this. This is something I can put in my calendar. I can stick in the books I'm reading. Like even last night, I was keeping track of when I was giving my son medicine. It's easy to have, carry around with me. I also use erasable highlighters too. So if I'm highlighting something off in my calendar, I can always erase it as well. Now this flash drive is another essential for me. It's a phone flash drive. It's 1 terabyte of storage on here. So a lot of storage I can put on here, a lot of videos and things. It's great for keeping storage free and clear on my phone. Keeping important things on here, my baby's pictures, baby's videos, things I'm shooting. When my phone gets full, I can put it on here, and I always have a hard copy of my important things. This can also go into a computer too. It turns into a USB drive, and you can plug into a computer too and pull up your documents, your pictures, your videos and stuff like that too. So, you know, sometimes we get a lot of footage and a lot of photos of stuff that's happening in our daily lives, talent shows and stuff like that. Games. You can put all that on here and keep track of it, and always have a physical copy to hand down to your kids too, so they can always watch it as well. Now this meal planner has been game changing. It's so helpful to have for me because I have picky eaters, trying to plan what they're going to eat, plus plan what I'm going to eat, because I don't want to necessarily eat what they're eating because I'm on my postpartum weight loss journey. So I'm watching my carbs, just watching things that I'm eating, but I still want them to have a whole hearty meal. This one in particular, I searched through a lot of ones, but I needed a lot of space. Needed one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all the days of the week, plus a snack section. So this one provided me that, because with 2 kids, I do a lot of meal prep, lunch prep, snack prep, all of that. So I love, love, love this one. Plus at the very bottom, it has a tear off. So you can literally plan your meals and then see what you need to grocery shop for, put it all on here and tear this off. That's why this is torn off, and take it with you to the grocery store and grab what you need. So it's just a great all-in-one. And if you do want to stick this to the refrigerator, it has the magnets already there. You can just stick it on the fridge if you would like, or the side of the fridge. And then it also has a little hook too. So if you want to maybe hook it on a little command hook somewhere out the way, or behind a shelf, or behind the cabinet, or inside a cabinet, you know, if you don't want this to make your kitchen look messy, you can always do that also. Now this meeting book is another item that I have liked having. I do keep some notes digitally, but then some it's just easier to write while I'm listening or having a meeting or a phone call, because I do a lot of calls and meetings. So this one has the pen holder too, so you don't have to look for a pen, but I like it that it's sectioned. So you do get a table of contents. So as you're doing your workshops and things like that, you can write the page numbers. The cool thing about these is that it gives you so many different sections. You can write your notes on here, the date of the meeting, what the meeting was about, your action items, and check those off, your objective, all of that good stuff. So this is just an inexpensive one that I found, and it works great because I love the spacings. A big old box, so I can divide this up if I need to. I can put as much as I want in this box versus like the lines and stuff. I like this better because sometimes I'm doing different sections on different topics. Now habit tracker can also be great too. And again, I know these are a lot of planners. I personally, like I said earlier, I've got to the point in life where writing stuff down has just been more productive for me right now. This one is not a thick one. It's very thin, and it gives you 1 page per month. So you're not using a lot of paper. So you can write all your habits out in here, and it got all 31 days, and you can check off the days that you're meeting your goals. And they also have weekly goals and monthly goals, which was what I needed, because some stuff was like self-care stuff, taking care of like my hair, my body, my skin, exfoliating, things like that. It's not always just water. And sometimes just getting up and go for a walk. Like for me, I try to exfoliate my face once a week. I try to exfoliate my body. Whatever you want, you can do your monthly, your daily, and your weekly goals on here. This helps me out so much. So I can go back for, you know, months and see what I had in here. And I'm like, oh, yes, I did not do that. Even with teeth whitening, I try to teeth whiten once a week or a month, just depending on where we're at. And I can write all my goals on here. Taking vitamins, I forget to, so having the habit tracker helps out with that too. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video.